Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to take a look at my portfolio. It's been a while since I made an update about my dividend portfolio. So today I thought I'll make a video about the dividend stocks that I own in my portfolio. And here you can see the dividend portfolio in M1 Finance. So M1 Finance is a stock broker that I use to trade stocks and invest. And this has been primarily the main account that I have with dividends, and I also have a Robinhood portfolio, which I will show you shortly. But firstly, I initially started this challenge with the $100 weekly payment. I just wanted to have a recurring income in terms of dividends to support my income in the future. And my goal towards financial independence is that I need to ensure that I have sufficient recurring income that could replace my future activities. So here you can see that the stocks are sorted based on the value from high to low, and my highest holding has been AT&T, which is approximately 37 percentage of this portfolio, which is around $3,823. And let's take a look at the stats here. So here you can take a look at the number of shares that I own in this particular portfolio, which is 130 shares. So here you can see that the average price that I bought was around $33, and currently it's a bit low, but I'm okay with it because this is one of the long-term holdings that I have, and all I'm looking at is the high dividend yield that this stock has been providing me. So currently you can see that the stock price is 29.23 today, and here are some information related to the stock that M1 Finance provides. Overall, this stock has been a good one for me till now because it's been giving a consistent dividend income. It's about 50 cents per share, so I get around $65 in terms of dividends every quarter. The next stock that you can see here is Realty Income. Realty Income is one of the main stocks that I have been focusing lately because of its monthly dividend concept. The difference between the other stocks that I own in my portfolio and the Realty Income is that Realty Income is a monthly dividend paying stock. So the dividends are mainly paid either on quarterly or a monthly basis. And Realty Income is an excellent REIT that you can purchase to get a monthly dividend. So if you don't have a good amount of money to purchase a home with a huge down payment, you can get started with Realty Income and ensure that you have an exposure with real estate in the United States. And going forward, you can take that money and move it to a real estate asset in the future point of time. So that's been the idea for me, and my goal, as I said earlier, was to increase my passive income in terms of the dividends. So that's one of the key reasons why I have invested in real estate income. So the shares that I own here are 41 shares approximately, with the average share price of $61. And it's been good. I have been getting consistent dividend income. The current share price is 60. So you could see a difference in terms of the average share price that I have bought all the shares versus the current price. So that would obviously be either more or less, but the point here is not to look at the gains that we have made here, because the goal of this portfolio is to not to make capital gains, which is done only when I sell the shares. So the main income is to ensure that I have a consistent growth in terms of dividend income. The next one that I have on my portfolio is SEHD. So SEHD is Charles Schwab US Dividend Equity Fund. So I went into this fund just to ensure that I have an exposure over different sectors in the market. Yes, I do love picking stocks, but I just want to ensure there's some stability and some exposure towards all kinds of stocks, which is done using an ETF. I will probably make a video about what is the difference or advantage and disadvantage between the ETF investing and stock investing. So that I think should be helpful to you guys as well. And here you can see I own like 19.5 shares, and the average share is 58.33. So it is pretty good because I think there is a gain in terms of the value. So I have bought it around 58 and currently it's 62. So even in this case, I would say we should not be really concerned about the stock prices, the difference between the current one and the average price, because the goal is here to ensure we accumulate a lot of shares to ensure we have a consistent dividend income. The next one here I have is Intel. So in Intel, I have around 19 shares at an average price of 55. And yes, this is one of the stocks that I wanted to have in my portfolio. When I bought it, it was a little high, I would say. But I think today it's around 50, so around $5 difference. This is going to be a long-term stock in my portfolio, so I don't mind having this in my portfolio. And the next one is Coca-Cola. So around 8 to 10 percentage of my portfolio is in Coca-Cola. So Coca-Cola is one of the important stocks that I own because of its diverse income as a company, and that has been very consistent, and the dividend growth has been extraordinary well in terms of Coca-Cola. So that's the reason that I bought into Coca-Cola. Okay, here it is. So Coca-Cola, I have around 16 shares with the average price of $46. I think today it's around 52. So this has also been one of the good stocks that I have owned till date. And the next one is JPMC, which is a bank stock. Today the price is 125 and my average cost is be 97. So it's over $25 higher than what I have bought, which is pretty good. But all we are looking here is for the dividend income. And the last stock that I have in my portfolio is AbbVie. So AbbVie is one of the great dividend stocks. It's been giving a very good dividend returns for me, and I have around 4 shares at an average price of 94. So this is a pharma stock, and I wanted to have some exposure with pharma during this COVID times, and this is one of the great stocks that you can buy. Now let's take a look at the activity here. So the activity, you can see that I have a lot of options here. Let's take a look at the dividends because that's what we are really interested at. Probably let's go over the dividend for December, and maybe I'll start making videos weekly on my portfolio, or at least monthly, to show you the dividend income that you can get through investing these stocks. So the stocks here you can see is all from scratch. So I started this portfolio with $0. I think somewhere around last year, and I slowly grew up this portfolio. I just wanted to test some stocks, buy and sell, and ensure that I start small and go big on these. So here you can see the December month's dividends. So I have got Intel at 6.41 on December 1st, and on December 15th it's Coca-Cola at 6.61, and on the same day, I have Realty Income, which is a monthly dividend paying stock with $7, and Charles Schwab also at $10.57. Here you can see that every month you will see an entry for Realty Income, and that's because, as I mentioned earlier, it's a monthly dividend paying stock. So that's one of the greatest points about Realty Income. I initially started with 1 or 2 stocks to build this portfolio. And what I did later was I identified the months that I did not get income. I mean, like if I have 3 stocks, probably 2 of them are providing the dividends on the same month. But I wanted to ensure that every quarter I had a payment coming into my portfolio. So that was the reason why I had included Coca-Cola to my portfolio. And here, one thing that you can notice is in November of 13th, Realty Income had provided 5.5 in terms of dividends, whereas the next month it's increased by $2. And this is what I'm trying to do here, that to ensure that I grow a consistent level of income. So initially to start with probably $10 per month and then 50 and then 100. That's how I have been doing this dividend income strategy. So here are the stocks that I own in M1 Finance, and probably I'll do another video with the Robinhood portfolio. So that's a new portfolio that I started. There are some differences between M1 Finance and Robinhood, which probably I will list out as a new video, and that's where I'm trying to capture the benefits of both platforms. So in M1, the trading is being done only once per day, and in Robinhood you can capture some price drops there. So those are the key aspects of investing with these two trading platforms, and I will probably put another video about that, and I'll probably get another video done with those concepts. And thanks for watching this video. And if you like the portfolio updates, and I make videos related to stocks, real estate, and finance, and my thoughts about the investing. So if you are invested in these topics, please do subscribe to my channel. And this is going to be consistent video updates on terms of my portfolio, and my learnings will also be documented in this channel, so that I will ensure that a lot of people are learning something new from this channel. Thank you so much. See you later. Have a nice day. Bye.